Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sidelines. You know, Coach, I'm always so excited for the season to tip off. There is no better time of the year.
Everyone has a clean slate, and the title chances are all even. It's a long season, and there's a lot of noise about projections and whatnot, but today's the day to set your tone for the season.
Lewis against Ellis. Pass to Humphries. Here's Bukowski. Ellis outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Playing to his strengths. Bukowski taking the shot he wants inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Bukowski.
And the versatility of Bukowski is impressive. Capable of playing both forward positions as well as center, which makes him a difficult matchup.
Now here's Lewis. Over Ellis. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Not an easy shot for most. Lewis knocks home the mid-ranger.
Bagley against Humphries. Pass to Ellis. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, the hard worker that Malone is makes you appreciate it, especially close to the rim. He's a strong guy who usually overpowers defenders inside.
Now here's Bagley. Bird left side. From the left block. Rebound by Bukowski. Pass to Humphries. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Bukowski. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
Lewis down low. Ellis on him. Lewis down low. He's guarded by Ellis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
Humphries against Bagley. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
What determination from Humphries. Going straight into the defense and getting fouled while taking his shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And I love how Humphries lets the game come to him. Doesn't force anything. Terrific at managing the pace.
Humphries hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Bird. Offensive rebound. Here's Lewis.
You talk about slashers. Guys like Reggie Lewis, they can beat you with athletic ability and shooting. Hard to defend.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
And Lewis is one of those special all-around talents. Does a little bit of everything. He scores it, passes, rebounds at a high level. Good all-around player.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Humphries, the pass to Ellis. And the Bucks miss again.
Even against saran wrap type defense like that, you still expect him to knock those down.
I don't know. The defense was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket, even though we have seen him hit those in the past. And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Pass to Humphries. Here's Roberts. The Bucks working the ball around. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Lewis with it. 6 points for him. Inside. Gamble with the bucket.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Bucks leading by 3. Now Humphries. Pass to Malone. Excellent D there from Parrish. Bird looking it over. Now here's Bagley. Back to Bird. Floats one up. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here matched up against Boston. That's how they'll tip off the new season.
Tell you what, we saw how competitive, yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two excellent teams going at each other.
Yeah, both sides are the beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for this season. I expect tonight to be a real strategic battle.
Now here's Bagley. Following the miss by Larry Bird, and he misses his first shot.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
Celtics trail by 3. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Lewis passes to Parrish. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Malone. Here is Bukowski. Lewis covering. Ellis outside. Takes the 3. Milwaukee the rebound. Back to Humphries. And it's Roberts, top of the key. Pass to Bukowski. Here's Roberts, defended by Bagley. To stop the drought, a nice shot by Roberts.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Bagley against Humphries. Now Bird. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Humphries. Pass to Roberts. Puts one up from 19. Gamble grabs the miss.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
And here's Bagley. Now Lewis shoots it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Ellis, the pass to Humphries. Here's Roberts. It's Ellis on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Bucks lead by 8.
The quick trigger of Ellis. That's why it's imperative that you stay tight on him.
The Celtics shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. McHale's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Lewis. McHale kicks to Bagley. McHale with a screen on Ellis. Bagley. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here is Bukowski. 7 points in the game, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Parrish with the screen on Humphries. Outside for Bagley. Clock at 6. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Humphries. No good off the front iron. Bird outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ellis. Plays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got 5 now.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
Pass to Bird. And he hits the jumper for 2.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear-cut to me.
Yeah, got to have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Celtics trail by 8. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Fox. Another shot. The shot misses. Ellis with some nice D. Bucks leading by 8. Driving in. Pass to Connor. Here's Gray. Ellis outside. Malone with the screen. Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
They could not have asked for a better start.
This is looking like a no contest already.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. And Fox gets it to go.
The space was there for him in the mid-range, and he wasted no time knocking it down.
1:39 left in the first quarter. Fox against Ellis. Pass to Grayer. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Some solid defense there from McHale. Here is Shaw. Nothing on the board. On the wing, Fox. Now here's McHale. He's covered by Malone. And Kevin McHale, the bucket on the assist by Fox.
With a man draped all over him, we see McHale do this time and time again.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Here's Gray. Pass to Malone. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Celtics trail by 9. Here is Shaw. There's a screen by McHale. Shaw passes to McHale. Malone with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. A floater with the second effort. And the rebound goes to McHale. Brown outside. Pass to Shaw. And here is McHale. He's covered by Malone. With 1 on the clock, Malone with the block. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
That was a really solid first quarter defensively.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Credit to the defensive coordinator.
Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Brown, still without a basket. There's the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
It's not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Bucks leading by 9. Here's Greer. Pass to Shades. Right wing. Here's Greer. Here's Connor. Lewis covering. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Here's Connor. Pass to Greer. Now Henson. He's covered by Brown. Bucks passing it around. Brown against Henson. 5 to shoot. Here's Connor. Boston grabs the miss.
Well, that was an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Also why the shooters struggle against him.
Lewis gets the bucket.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
Bucks leading by 7. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. 4-on-3 break. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Showing us his athleticism. Lewis works hard to get up there for the dunk.
The Bucks shooting in this game 45%. Henson with it. Still scoreless. Krystoviak off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Brown outside. McHale setting the pick for Brown. Pass to Shaw. 6 to shoot. Shays with the rebound.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Now here's Henson. Here's Greer. Here's Connor. Krystoviak. The layup off target.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Here's Greer. And timeout called by Bernard Moon. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Here is Bukowski. He has 7. Pass to Shades. Here is Bukowski. Bird covering. Bird with some nice D. And so Bird will bring it up for the Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Making it look routine inside. This is why Klein's guys feed him the rock.
Bucks leading by 3. Now Humphries. On the wing, Ellis. And again, the Bucks miss. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Lewis kicks to Brown. On the wing, Bird unloads. A rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Down low, Shea, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. In September, it was announced that the U.S. would use pros at the Summer Games. And this summer in Barcelona, Mike, it should be incredible.
You don't have to imagine it anymore. We will see a team with Jordan, Bird, Magic, Ewing, all together. A dream come true this summer.
What do you think? I mean, like, they have all those guys. It's an all-star team, but it's a super all-star team. One team with all those players. Is there enough room?
This is just a reminder to the rest of the world that if we put all of our weapons together, we're pretty darn good in basketball. Our game. A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
And here's Humphries. At the elbow, it's Ellis. Pass to Roberts. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And no good. Celtics trail by 4. Bird outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And timeout called by Bernard Moon. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Humphries out to the right wing. Bucks passing it around. There's a good screen. Kristoviak, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Bucks lead by 6.
The dime-dropping abilities of Humphries. Love seeing him facilitate this offense.
Lewis outside. Outside, Bagley. It's good from about 19 feet. Bucks leading by 4. Now here is Humphries. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He uses his quickness to his advantage. Humphries a tough one inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
We've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. Defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Something else I like, their post play. Getting that ball inside, I love that.
The free throw off from Humphries.
And this guy simply just wants to win and will do anything he can to do this.
Here's Lewis, and that one drops for him. Lewis has got 14 points.
And it's fantastic seeing Lewis go to work like this. He's such a fun player to watch.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Ellis, the 15-footer. And again, the Bucks miss. Celtics trail by 4. Bagley with the ball. Now here's Lewis. He's guarded by Ellis. Lewis misses. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Humphries against Bagley. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Celtics had gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Bird kicks to Bagley. Pass to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Shot's good from Bird.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Here's Humphries. And they recover it.
Jay Humphries is very effective as a shooter from the mid-range. You got to D him up better than that.
Outside, Bagley. Lewis down low. Ellis on him. Lewis misses. Bucks leading by 4. Rakowski passes to Humphries. Pass to Ellis. Here's Humphries. Malone is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now Bagley. Pass to Lewis over Ellis. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ellis. Humphries dishes to Ellis. Back to Humphries. Tries again. Rebounded by the Celtics.
We all know he's a confident player. But if you're going to go for that kind of a finish, you need to finish it.
Bird passes to Lewis. The rebound by the Bucks. Rakowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Humphries. Pass to Roberts. Malone with the screen. Pulls up. High post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Outside, Bagley. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Boston again missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. To the middle, here's Roberts. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Very little resistance right there.
Yeah, you see why they're down, huh? Wow.
Has to be better on the defensive end. Can't allow dunks.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
They've literally been giving points away inside. I know coach has something to say about that.
And you have to address situations like this right away, or it's just going to keep happening to you.
McHale's checked in for Lewis. McHale kicks to Bagley. On the wing, Bird. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bagley. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You can't blame him for taking that shot, especially when the defense leaves the perimeter that unprotected.
Freeze finds Malone.
You know, he's such a load to deal with inside because Malone's intensity and relentlessness down there makes defenses almost have to foul it.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. No good on that one.
An active scorer and monster rebounder. Malone is everything you would want out of a big man.
And he's good on the second. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Gamble. There's a screen by McHale. Teardrop shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The defense a little too tight on that shot, and that'll send them to the line.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Humphries against Bagley. Humphries inside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Humphries has got 6 points. Humphries against Bagley. McHale with a screen on Humphries. Pass to Parrish. Milwaukee with the rebound. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Humphries. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Trying to extend this lead. Actually, they're doing more than trying because the lead is growing.
This is a key part of the game. They're trying to get some breathing room.
Bagley bounce pass. Out left to the wing. Parrish, the pass to Bird. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bucks leading by 10. Now here is Humphries. To the paint. Here's Malone. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
With that 6-foot, 10-inch frame, Malone dominates inside.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Up top, Bird. From the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bird's got 6 points.
A mid-range master. Bird feels like no defender can stop his jumper.
Humphries against Bagley. Pass to Burkowski. Just 5 on the clock. Humphries kicks to Ellis. Fires the 3. They get it again. Burkowski passes to Humphries. Here's Roberts. Ellis outside. Over Lewis. Ellis can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 10. Tries from 16. Lewis misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ellis finds Humphries. Back to Ellis. Uncovered. Rebound, Parrish.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Screen by Parrish. Here's Gamble. Malone with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Up the floor. Stolen by Bird. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Here's Humphries. He gets that one. Humphries has got 10 points in the game.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside, Bagley. Lewis on the wing. Over Ellis. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
virtually automatic. Lewis gets the ball, and quickly that shot is off.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Malone. Rebound, Parrish. Parrish has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Bagley. It's Bird, top of the key. Offline from the top of the key. Milwaukee leading by 8. And there's the drive. Brakowski, good. 9 points in the game so far.
You see the agility from Brakowski. Amazing job getting into the lane and finishing like a guard.
Here's Bagley. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Reggie Lewis flying high, hammering home that pass. Nice.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Malone sets the pick for Humphries. Pass to Malone. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Parrish has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Humphries against Bagley. Over Humphries, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
Not sure who he was looking for there. I know the third row definitely wasn't expecting a pass.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Humphries with it. He's got 10. Malone outside. Over in the corner, Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lewis. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Bird will bring it up to the Boston Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, here's Bagley. On the wing, Bird. Releases from the wing and drills it. Bird's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Pass to Malone. Here's Roberts. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 8.
He's good for an assist here and there. Malone finds his man this time.
Bird outside. Bird top inside. And timeout called by Bernard Moon. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Bucks leading by 6. Now Humphries. 10 points for him. Stolen by Bird. Here's Lewis. And he banks in the layup. Lewis has got 20 points.
And this is how you finish in transition. Lewis doing a great job getting to the right spot.
The Bucks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And here's Humphries. Ellis wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Here's Gamble. To the inside. Here's Parrish. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Parrish has got his first points of the night. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% for the game. Now, here is Humphries. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
The first free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. McHale's checked in. Humphries hits them both. Here's Bagley. The lead really is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance attached to it.
Pass to Parrish. Shoots over Malone. Here's McHale. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. McHale's got 6.
Down low, McHale has a myriad of moves. Just so tough to stop.
Here's Humphries. The rebound by the Celtics. McHale's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For the tie, he takes it up and lays it in. Lewis has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
You know, they could have gave up and thrown up the white flag, but instead, they've scratched and clawed their way back into it.
A real testament to how much these guys believe in themselves. Even when they're down and things look hopeless, they kept plugging away. Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
And, Coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Now, here's Lewis. Pass to Parrish. No good that time. Here is Bukowski. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Malone. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lewis dishes to Parrish. It's good. Parrish has got 4 points this quarter.
No easy way to contain Parrish inside. At 7 feet tall, he often has the advantage.
And timeout called by Bernard Moon. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Bucks shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Humphries. Shaw with the rebound. The Celtics shooting reasonably well, 45%. Humphries with the steal. Here's Gray. Still yet to score. Bucks passing it around. Back to Malone. Fires it up. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Boston trailing. Here is Shaw. On the wing, Bird. Five to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Malone with the block.
Some physical defense from Malone, using his awareness to go for the block right on cue.
Fox, he's checked in for Boston. McHale passes to Shaw. A pass to Fox. Here is Shaw. They set the pick. And that one's good. Pinckney. Pinckney's got his first 2 points.
It's the strength of his game. You see why on that pass from Shaw.
The Bucks shooting 43% from the field. Malone in the high post. Here's Gray. Hasn't made one yet. 2 points. That one goes.
Attacking the paint that time, unfazed by the bigger defender.
Touch, angles, whatever it takes to elude the shot blocker.
It's a close game here in Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Inside. Here's McHale. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the left side wing. Back to Henson. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From 18 feet away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. A pass to Fox. Now McHale. Over Malone. And that one goes long. Stolen. Here's Pinckney. Brown outside. Now Fox. Pass to Pinckney. Here's McHale. Buries it down low. McHale's got 8.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here is Shaw. Pass to Lewis. There's a screen. Pulls up on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lewis has got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Here's Greer. Christovia. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Kevin McHale.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Brown. With the floater, rebounded by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And he drives in. Greer, the pass to Connor. On the wing, Ellis. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Connor. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Bucks lead by 4. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lewis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Connor. Ellis right side. Pass to Connor. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Brown. Yep, right through the net. Connor's got 4 points this quarter.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Now, here's Brown. Here's Connor. Pass to Ellis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Assertive play by Ellis in the paint, using his athletic ability to find the shot.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Now here's Lewis. To the paint. Here's Klein, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Look at Klein being a force inside the paint, not letting anyone get in his way.
Here's Connor. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Ellis. And Klein pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Brown outside. Lewis on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And count it from 19 feet away. Wow, just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Getting all the space he needs with the pick and roll.
Here's Gray. Lewis covering. And it's Grayer missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Well, he just about got that one, but it ends up slipping out of bounds.
And now you expect him to increase ball security and start playing it safe around him.
Celtics making a switch here. Bird's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Roberts checked in. McHale looking for an opening. Lewis, left side. To tie it up. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ellis, the pass to Connor. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston trailing. Lewis on top. Clock at 6. And another miss by Boston. The Bucks shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Robert Parrish is checked in for the Celtics. Bagley comes in for Brown. Milwaukee making a switch here. Here's Boston now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lewis on the wing. Bagley with the ball. 6 to shoot. Back to Lewis. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. Malone's the Bucks leading. To the left wing. Trying to end the drought. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Oh, I love how aggressive Humphries is on offense. Catching fire right there.
Outside, Bagley. Parrish with the screen on Humphries. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by Bukowski. Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Humphries. Here's Malone. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Bagley. Picked away. Here is Bukowski. Malone outside. Humphries, the pass to Bukowski. Bagley brings the double team. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, Ellis showing us his willingness to fight for it, taking the shot while absorbing the foul.
No good on the free throw.
Known as a dead-eye three-point shooter, Ellis is also someone that can get hot in a hurry.
And the Celtics making a change here. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Celtics trail by 6. The Celtics call time. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Bagley. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. They grabbed their own miss. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bucks leading by 6. Now Humphries. Pass to Roberts. Here is Bukowski. Malone in the post. Defended by Parrish. Malone, no luck. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. No good from Bird. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% for the game. Here's Humphries and the dunk by Humphries.
How about the aggression on the drive? Humphries really taking charge there.
Boston shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Outside, Bagley. Parrish with the screen on Humphries. Bagley the pass to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammates.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And here's Humphries. Ellis left side. Tries from 10. And off the front iron. And in it goes. 16 points for Ellis.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Humphries against Bagley. Pass to Lewis. Parrish with the screen on Ellis. To the middle. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Robert Parrish.
With a hard road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Humphries. And here is Ellis. Lewis covering. Ellis can't get it to go. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Lewis against Ellis. Can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 6. Now here is Humphries. I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
Good on the basket.
This is why they get it to Lewis in big moments, because they understand how special he is.
Humphries with it. Malone right side. Fires. Cleared away by Bird.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
The concentration Lewis has on these shots. Not letting the D change his shot. Well, I'll tell you this. In a close game, you love having a guy like him at the string.
The Bucks leading. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Bagley against Humphries. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from 18. Got a hand in to tip it in.
If you need points, Malone will work to get them. He plays with so much desire.
Lewis against Ellis. Here's Bagley. Parrish with the screen on Humphries. 8 feet out, and they pick up the 2.
The team needed someone to step up. It's Robert Parrish, a clutch performer.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Looking like Moses Malone out there, just dominating the glass.
He's going all out on the glass. Every time a shot goes up, he's getting the positioning he wants and hauling in the rebounds.
Now here's Lewis. And you can bet they'll take some time, Clark, with this possession.
Manage the game by managing the clock.
Here's Humphries. Launches it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Hey, that's the right move. You can't allow them to milk the clock here.
Yeah, all they can do is send them to the line and hope for some misses.
And timeout called by Bernard Moon. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That's a big make. Now a 3 will only tie it.
The Celtics call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Obviously, the 3 would tie it. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, I think they might have a chance, just enough time to do that.
Larry Bird, and he does not hit. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. So, Clark, the fans here will exit this building feeling like they have the wind knocked right out of them.
You talk about stealing one on the road, came up with some big shots to grab this win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Harlan signing off. We'll see you next time.